Good morning. So welcome to Saturday. We're going to try things a little differently this time. Usually we create a private group, secret squirrel status, right? And sometimes that can be kind of fiddly. And I know there's a lot of you that don't want to commit to being in a group, right? Because it feels like then there's commitment and all of that stuff. So this is just, we're not going to give you as much info as we used to because I think it was too much info, right? But we're just going to share our stories and why we said yes and how this opportunity has completely changed our lives. And if you vibe with us, well, that's terrific. Then we can give you more info if you like, and we can talk through what you want. Because this isn't about, I'm going to share my story right now, but really it's about your journey and what you want out of life and what you need, right? It's your journey. So anyways, in a nutshell, if you don't know me, which I think most of you probably do, my name is Sarah, and I'm a mom of 3. I live here in Yuma, Arizona, and I was never a fit girl, ever. Never a fit girl, and yeah, I was a Starbucks girl, and I loved books, and honestly, I liked animals more than humans. I just liked doing my own thing on my own terms. I'm kind of a cat that way. Wow. So anyway, we had 3 babies back to back to back. Everybody was about 2 years apart, and I totally lost myself in that process. I wound up quitting my job at Starbucks and being home, and I just felt so lost, and I was so unhappy in my own skin. Like, I just felt so bad about myself, and I was really angry that I couldn't get it together, that I couldn't just watch a YouTube video and like do a workout or join a gym, or I couldn't just start running or whatever, right? I was like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I just get it together? And I finally hit a wall after my 3rd baby, and I was over 200 pounds and just so unhappy. I realized there was no magic remedy, right? There was no magic ticket or magic anything. I had to just decide that I mattered, and I had to start showing up to my journey. So I started, right? I started, long story short, I found I was a fit girl on the inside. It just took me some confidence and some time showing up along that journey, right? So I became a group exercise instructor because I was part of a group, a local group here in Yuma, and I loved inspiring other women. And I wanted to be that voice speaking to that overwhelmed, tired, unhappy, angry in her own skin mom. That was my purpose in life. And so I was this group exercise instructor, I was teaching classes, and it was a really expensive hobby. And I realized that with me, I'm an all or nothing kind of girl. And so I knew that if I kept on the path I was on, I was probably going to fall out of love with fitness and out of love with working on my own journey. So along the way, I had a girlfriend reach out, and she was like, hey, you should totally come over and do a home workout with me. And I was like, I'm okay, thanks. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. And she's like, no, seriously, just come over. So I went over to her house, and we did this workout called T25, 25-minute workout, and it spanked me. I was like, holy crap, this was harder than my hour-long workout that I was doing, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So then she made me this like shake, right? And I was like, I'm not into shakes. I like to chew my food. Like, I had all these preconceived notions, right? Like, I don't need to do protein because that's not the life I'm living. Like, I eat my food, right? I don't need to drink my food. I had all these fears and hesitations, and I just was really resistant to trying anything different. But I gave it a try, and I absolutely loved it. And I ordered PiYo. So those of you who haven't done PiYo, it's like a Pilates, if you haven't done it, it's a Pilates yoga hybrid workout, and I loved it. It totally spoke to me. It was my soulmate workout, and it gave me results like I'd never ever had. It was freaking amazing, and I was drinking the Shakeology stuff, but I didn't really understand what this stuff was, and it felt like it was really expensive, and I was like, I don't really know. Thanks, but I think I'm good. So I canceled everything. I canceled my Shakeology. I canceled I canceled my workout because I still had my workout, right? I was still working on my journey, but I went back into being in my own little bubble. My own little bubble, doing my own little thing, totally like just on my own program. I'm good, thanks. And I just had this nudge. And I had been following all these super amazing women on Instagram and some on Facebook. And I was like, who are these women? Like, they're so inspiring. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the platform that I want. I want to help more women. Like, how do I do this? How do I make this my business? And I did a little research, and I hopped into a sneak peek, kind of like this one, not quite, but a little bit. And the girl was speaking to me. Totally. Like, she didn't know me, but everything she said resonated with me, and I was like, wow, this is really cool, and it's legit. Like, this isn't like a scam. This is so crazy, and it's all in my own terms. The cat girl in me likes this, right? So I became a coach after an entire year. Hemmed and hawed. I was even embarrassed to tell my husband about it because I was like, what if I fail? I tried other like selling things before, and it just wasn't my jam because it wasn't my soulmate thing, right? It wasn't something I was super passionate about, and it wasn't something I really believed in. And more importantly, it wasn't something I was living. And so that's what I love so much about this, is it is whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be. It can be as small as you just wanting a little discount every month and a little extra accountability within our tribe, or it can be as big as what I want, right? Which is complete financial freedom. I want to retire my husband so he can be my love slave. Don't ask him what he thinks about that. It's not about him. It's about me anyway. But that's what I love so much about this. And the coolest piece about all of it is I'm just working on my own journey, right? Every single day. That's what I do. I do my workout. I drink that shake that I just was so convinced I didn't need, but now I miss it. It's the highlight of my day, as crazy as that sounds, my chocolate superfoods. I listen to a podcast or I read a book that inspires me, and I connect with my community. And as someone who for so long was a loner and didn't want to let people in, having that online community is so key. It's so key because so many of us, we need support, right? You don't know where to start. It feels super overwhelming, or maybe you're one of those people where squirrel, you get off track, you get a little distracted. And so you need extra skin in the game. You need that extra accountability. You need your tribe to pull you back onto your path and keep you focused. And for me, that has been such a complete life changer. I found some of my best friends through this. People I barely knew before, people I didn't know at all, right? Some of us are in different countries, but it's about connecting with your people. It's about finding the people that get you and vibe with you and want to be better just like you and running with that. So that's kind of my story. I absolutely love this. I've been doing this for about 2 years now, and it's just the coolest thing ever. Like, honestly, I would do it for free. And I was doing it for free before I became a coach, but now luckily it's something that I'm contributing income to our family, and at some point I'm going to replace hubby's income. But I'm so excited that you're here with us. I hope you saw some of yourself in my story. I don't want to give you too much of it because who has time? We don't have hours to talk, right? But it's just about taking a quick glimpse and seeing if maybe you see yourself in our stories. And again, like I said, you get to make this whatever you want. So it could just be for a discount. It could be just for a little extra spending money. It could be for a little wiggle room. It could be to help pay off your student loans faster. Like, whatever it is you need, you can find in this. But what it all comes back down to is it's your journey. Whatever you need is what you're going to get out of it, and that's a really amazing thing. So none of us are who we want to be yet, right? We're all works in progress, and this is such a great opportunity to focus on that, to blinders on and work on becoming the very best version of yourself and to step into that person, because it takes work. It takes work. And so we have a super awesome team, super awesome ladies, and a couple of gentlemen as well. And it's just a really cool thing. So if you have any questions for me, let me know. Tomorrow I'll break down, like, how do you join us and what's involved and what's your like financial commitment, because I know for me that was like, whoa, like, what am I committing to? I don't know about this. There's no strings or anything like that. So today you're going to hear from a few of the other people on our team, a little bit about their personal stories and transformations, and then tomorrow we'll share more. All right, talk to you soon.